and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shy Angel, and on this channel I cash off my weekly, monthly and yearly expenses, working towards my financial goals in order to get financial freedom and independence. Today we are going to cash off for February week 2. We're going to check out for February week 1, but there's really not much to check out, if anything at all. So I hope everybody's well, and let's get stuck into it. So we have £1 left over from junk food. We don't have any money left over from groceries, and we've already bought groceries for week 2. So we are going to cash off less than budgeted because we had to pull some money out for groceries. But we can cash off the rest of our categories this week. So let's get into here. How has everybody's week gone? Mine has gone okay. I was ill for part of the week. You would think that would mean that I don't spend anything, but I felt sorry for myself and then started spending online. I did attend, I did some shopping at the Rocking Witch, RB Plans, Dingley Designs for her birthday. I got this little container, resin container for my dice. So as you know, I normally have that. And I still have that because I accidentally bought a container that was slightly too small for my dices unprinted. So yeah, that happened. Yeah, anyway, let's get cash stuffing. So we are cash stuffing today 360. It would have been 400, but again, as I said, I had to take grocery money already. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That is 360 there to cash stuff today. Okay, and it's all intense because that is all the cash machine gave me. So groceries is done. Let's go into the variable binder. I do need to reevaluate my budget in April, sometime April, May, June, July time. I don't think my categories for my variable spending is enough. I think I need to increase it. That's food, that's spending, that's junk food. I need to increase those categories. £5 a week is just not cutting it, especially with the cost of everything at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, we are going to come to hair. If I can find it. Here it is. Hair is going to get 10. So it has 170 in the bank, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 245. Saving for my next lot of braids or maybe a hair treatment. That is all we are stuffing in here. It is a bright sunny day where I am, currently in the UK, which is much needed after a week of just constant rain, grey skies. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, we're gonna go to South Africa. Gosh, I'm not feeling all that great today. I'm gonna put 10. So in South Africa we have 500, 600, 700, 800. Oh, see, I wish we had 800. No, we have 510, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 560, and we can colour another yellow honey bee comb thing for 20. So I did make some money moves this week. Again, overspent on some categories that I'm going to have to pull back. I don't know how I'm going to do it without setting myself back in other envelopes. I really don't want to set myself back in other envelopes. So yeah, that spending was on the credit card, not ideal. The credit card is 0% though. It does have a balance, but that balance is my sister's, so my balance is like low, but it's still a balance. So yeah, I don't want to pull from other envelopes and categories. I don't want to yeah, not follow my budget for this month just because of overspending with some. I'm just not flexible, guys, with my budget, and I really need to learn how to be. Anyway, this is going to get 10, and this is for Mum's house. So we gave her 50 already. So we're just going to do 1 because each piggy is worth 20. So we've got 20 now. And again, we're on the road again to saving for external doors. We'll see how that goes. And then other money moves is I looked at my investments and I realised I had a general investment account that I would get taxed on. So I sold some investments and I'm going to put that into my stocks and shares ISA. That's fine. I did that, so that's money moves. And I'm so tempted to use some of that money to pay off the credit card, but I'm just like, am I harming myself, my future self? Anyway, so house reno gets 25, 10, 20, we'll take 5 out and we'll put 30. Let me know if you guys would do that. I could probably claw back or save and pay off my credit card because it's 0% at a later date, and then just put what I pulled out investments and put it back into investments. But I'm just like, those investments offer one like 60. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you would do in the comments. Would you actually use the investments to pay off the credit card? I don't know. I just really need to cut my spending. I don't know, I've just been emotionally spending due to burnout and my mental health. So anyway, in-house reno, it's 1,620, 40, 60, 87, was 1,710, 20, 30, 40, 50. 1,750, the aim is 2,500 before we get quotes. Next, it's gadgets. Gadgets is getting 20. So now gadgets has got 1,450, 70, 80, 90, 500, 510, 20, 30, 530. The aim is, the goal is 2,000, 2002 maybe, or 2000. It keeps changing. Yeah, it just keeps changing. Anyway, that is it for this binder. So yeah, maybe when I do a reallocation, I can pay off the credit card and then just put out all the money into investments. Or I can pay off the credit card and then pay investments back. I mean, a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, is that really gonna have a major effect on my investments? I don't know. It's a question I ask myself. Anyway, investments, speak of the devil, it's getting 30, so that's 10, that's 20, and that's 30. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 150. And we can colour, tick off 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. This tracker is £1,000 in circles, and then 10 circles at the bottom indicates £10,000. And we've already done 1 circle at the bottom with the aim to cash stuff £10,000 into my investments as soon as possible. Okay, so that's that done. Next we come to mortgage overpayment. That is getting 5, so we'll replace that. I've also decided to take the 1,500 that I saved in 2024 for mortgage overpayment and put it into investments. But I'm only going to do that in, I think it's just after the new tax year, because where it's currently sitting is with other money that's giving me really good interest. And so I have a target for that interest for that account, and I'll reach that target, I think, May, June time. So yeah, so that's why I'm not taking it out now, I'm investing it now. So yeah, anyway, that is everything in this binder. Now we come to CB1, which is the annual big saving challenge, and we come to this one. We'll do 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. That would be 40 out of 425. Okay, so let's see. Let's do the big numbers. So that's 10. I don't even think this is the right one. That's the biggest number. Then it's 9. Do you have a 1? Nope. Okay, so let us do 8 and 3. So that's 10, 20, 30. So another 8. Yeah. So that's 40. There you go. I will colour that offline. We are not going to count this up this week, just because I know I'm going to get it wrong. Then we come to this monthly domino where we use 4-sided dice. Let's get that out. So, where are 4-sided dice? There goes all the dice. There's a yellow. comes out. I'm always dropping dice every week. Don't ask me why, guys. Don't ask me why. Sorry if you're wearing earphones. Okay, we're going to roll all these dice, and any 5s and 6s get re-rolled. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's a 5. There's a 5. It's a 5. It's a 4. Okay. I think that is enough. And time will tell. Okay, so that is 4. 4. I'm just going to do that. So that's 4, that's 3. It's 2. 1. It's 1. It's 4. It's 2. It's 4. It's 4. It's 2. I need to roll 4 more. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's 4. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 1. Okay. Let's put that away, and then we can calculate that. How much? There's a lot of 4s in there. Okay, so 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4. 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1. 39. Joy. 39. We are going to put in 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. So we've got 45 left. 46 actually. Yeah, 46 left for this binder. Okay, so we are going to roll a 10-sided dice. No, let's roll a 6-sided dice. 4. So you can take out a 1 and put in a 5. We're on track with that one. I'll come back to this one. We need to roll 20-sided dice for this. Okay. 19. So that's 20 going into here. We'll take out 1. Okay, so we've done that roll for the month. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that with my really, really bad colouring. Okay. So that's that. We'll come back to that. Come back to that. What do we have left? Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put in 3. Yeah, we're going to put 3 into here. Three is the champagne glasses. Fine. This one we are going to put in 5. Do we have a 5? We'll mark a 5 off. We can. We're going to mark off this 5 here. Not going to play that one. I'm not going to play that one. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Yes. So. I'm going to do 11 on this one with this pound here that I'm pinching from eating out, but just to give this something. Okay, that's that. And then we're going to give this one, or we're going to give this one. We're going to give this one 5. and then we won't stuff it next week. Okay, so that's 5. We're probably going to have to swatch. I think we're finished all of the scratch ones, and we'll put that to dry. Okay, so this is the annual binder. The annual binder has been stuffed. Where's the, is it in here? Yeah, we're not starting that. We are going to start here next week. Okay. Perfect. Oh, this is getting fat. All right, we should have 120 for the other CB binder. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 110, 120, 125. Perfect. Okay. Let's see, can we finish something off here? We can. Let's finish this off. We'll give that 10. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We have saved 80. And we are going to do the last 2 snow globes. All done. And we will put that in here. It's finished. This one, let's do 10, 15 and take out 5. Okay, so we did 15. I scratched more of these off, so we'll do that 10 and that 5. Now we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and this saves 110. Hopefully we can finish that in this month. I'm going to do this 20. This has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. And so we did 20, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. We can finish that next week, hopefully. We are going to stuff 20 in here, 10, 20, and we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. This saves 60. So do these 2 10s. We've got 10 left. We can finish this next week. Oh, I'm buzzing to finish these now. Yeah, okay. We can do 10, 20 on this. This has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, and it saves 75. Okay, so we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 15, it says 75. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's correct. I'll colour that off the screen. Get that finished. This is going to just get a 10. This has 10, 20, 30. We're halfway there on this one. So let's see. We'll do 7 and 3. Oh, that was a horrible cross. Okay. I want some new challenges for March in this binder. So we do need to kind of finish a lot of them. This is getting 20, 10, 20. That has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. This is 150, so we've got a ways to go on this one. We'll do this 15. And we'll do this 5 here. Okay. Then we will do 5 for this one. That's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and it saves 80, so we're halfway on this one as well. So just colour that celebration. And we'll put 5 into here. And so this now has 10, 20, 30, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And that is it from me. That is me cashed off for February week 2. We only completed this challenge, but we are on the road to almost completing a few more, which is fantastic. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't subscribed yet, I wonder if you could just take a minute to subscribe. It's free and it would really, really help my channel and I would be forever grateful. But other than that, let me know how you're doing down in the comments and I will speak to you guys next week when I check in for February week 2 and cashed out for February week 3. Goodbye.